Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today, as you can see, beams, and more beams. We've been running coal and have run the coal mine straight out of beams. So took a break, obviously, from running coal. We have a half-loaded locomotive up there, and we have not been able to fill it. So took a break from running that to run this, and there you go. So I figured we got out the a class 70, which currently we do not have the crossover in the track. We had put in a straight piece of rail there to bring the class 70s out. So currently I figured I can get it over the track this way, and then this one can be round tripped, at least between doing steel and doing or not steel, but the iron bars, or what is it, iron beams, whatever, for the this one can load the coal mine if it needs to. It can take iron stuff out there, those iron rails is what it is, and then it can take the beams out there, no problem. So without having to go back over this crossover. So we're just gonna run that, is the plan. At least it keeps one of the class 70s moving to something heavy, being that that's kind of what they're for. They are nice with all the wood all the wood that the tinder holds, right, is really nice for like the long coal run. The one thing I don't like about the Heisler for that trip is the wood storage is just not as big as you would like. You burn through wood, even though we got more wood storage, or I think we got more wood storage with the new Heisler. That's the one nice thing with the class 70, is that we just have a lot of wood in it. Alright, being we forgot all our bells and whistles coming out of the depot, which is not normal. Alright, let's go. No brakes on. Up the juice. Shouldn't have any problems with this load, really. Should be pretty set it and forget it. We did turn around and come in today, too. In some of our trips, we've been cutting down trees in all kinds of places, to be honest. I don't know where it's at, but down here by the waterfall, we cut out a bunch of trees, so I'm interested to see how that looks on our next trip around. I wonder, make sure we don't, whoa, Nelly, make sure there's no kind of brake on back here. Alright, definitely not. Try to head back up. Oh, probably not while we're on the bridge. Huh. That's sketch. Nice view of the smelter down there. Gotta give it that. Hanging out back here in the wood box. Yeah, I don't know. That's awkward. They call him the woodchuck. Just with his head stood, that's funny as heck. Whatever. Probably quieter ride if we ran back further, but I generally do that. I tend to hang out in the locomotive Oh, we're gonna walk right out of the loco. Not sure that we can see the waterfall cut stuff from this rail. We did that more for the rail that runs down there. We cut back some of the trees so we can at least see, hopefully, get a good view of the waterfall from down there now. Get a good look at some of the track there off in the distance. There are so many trees on here. I was thinking about it today, you know, and even if they eliminated a third of the trees, which would probably make the game run smoother, let's be honest, if it didn't have as many trees in it, if they could eliminate a third of the trees, I don't think it would make a bit of difference from a player's aspect. See down there, you can see where we cut some of the trees. You can't get a look up, obviously, at the waterfall from down there. But you can see along the river there where we eliminated some trees. Still looking from up here, we got a lot more to get rid of. For sure. So you can at least see up the river nice. And the couple of waterfalls that are in there. You just don't get to really see them. Everything's buried behind the trees, so it's kind of, I don't know, trying to alleviate that, I guess. We know everything's in line to get us out to the what is it, coal mine out there, because we've been running coal all day, so no worries about switches or track or anything else. The Heisler's been able to do this. I can basically, what I figured out today is I can basically set once the switches are all lined, I can basically set the Heisler at the ironworks and just set it at like 85% or something and send it all the way out here, or 100% even if I want to, and just let it run all the way out here. Same as this thing's doing. And you don't even have to be with it. So then I've been running ahead of it, been cutting down trees in all kinds of places and doing stuff today. It's kind of what I've been up to most of the day, really. The coal mine route is a long one out to the ironworks, so that you have plenty of time to kill doing stuff. Like this trip will only be half of one of those, so, and really this will be a quarter because we're not even round tripping this. So where are these boards? Are these on in class 70? Can you come on here? Yeah, yeah, you can. This is a good place to chop down trees when you're already on the thing here. Is to stand up here and pick off trees as you go by, if you can. Had some fun playing around with that. Uh-oh. Careful now. Trying to cross over. Get dumped off the loco. Yeah, I don't know. This kind of makes the trip sporting to see how many trees you can cut down in the process. I've been doing a lot of that, trying to push the trees back so we have some decent views. There are so many trees on this game. It's kind of unreal when you think about it. I mean, there are some forests like this, don't get me wrong. And back in the day, I suppose there were probably even more forests like this. But this has got to be one of the densest forests on Earth, what is represented in this game. Which I believe was supposed to be the American Northwest, but I know that's been debated. I think it's pretty much anywhere where you get evergreen trees, right? Is where this game could be, I guess. But then with the DNRG, I suppose, you know, somewhere around maybe Denver, who knows, Western America or something. But who knows, represents anywhere if you ask me. Yeah, right, I noticed this Class 70 doesn't have flags on it anymore. Huh. We used to have an American flag on the blue one. I don't know what they did. They should have just put optional flags for all the countries, and I got rid of the flag. I just kind of noticed that. That's why the front end of this thing looks so different. Is it doesn't have, it looks more workhorsey and less parade-like because it doesn't have those flags on it. No, those flags used to be like, I know you used to see them on the presidential locomotives from back in the day. And the Eureka Palisade has them, like in the real world, at least nowadays. It's got them up here. I don't know how many other locomotives. You would think those flags get dirty and nasty. Like real quick. Maybe not where they're up front like that, but you would still think of steaming along a locomotive. You think about how dirty your car windshield gets. Be a cloth flag up there. Nasty. Taking a look down the train. This is really just a set it and forget it kind of route. Don't have much to worry about around out here. It's just covering ground. This is the one place you would love to see the speed of the locomotives in the game increased. I don't think anybody'd be complaining out here if you could run a little faster. That's for sure. Blow the whistle for the fish. Railroad crossing. Yeah, see, that's going to make me think of signs and how we need signs in the game. Hopefully some of that stuff still comes along as planned. Oh, we almost got 3 in a row. Oh, there it's dragging along. It's nice when they drop right on the train. It's like a Christmas tree delivery service or something. It's kind of funny. I had one turn around and it rode for quite a long time. I mean, it was just glitched hanging out on there, but it rode along for minutes. Which is kind of fun. There's a decent looking shot. And the spewing waterfall in the distance. I've actually never really been up to that waterfall much. Definitely not with a locomotive, though I had thought about clearing this stuff out and running it back all the way one time so it was way back there with it, but it's like, it seems like a lot of effort for not a great shot anyway. The waterfalls, I have noticed on this game, when you do get close to them, they look a little funky. They're not exactly, I don't know. They're not great detail, I'll say that. Not when you get up close. Shugga lugga lugga. Let's go. Now we just have to run up the mountain and we can catch it up there. Let's see. Boom. Set the nose. See if we can go running off up ahead. Get some cool shot of the loco as it comes by. Or something. Now with the newfound speed, I don't mind getting off the locomotive and going for a walk. You can actually do some of these, like, some pretty cool shots as they come steaming by. It's kind of neat. See you later. Yeah, you know, something new I've been doing anyway. I don't know. I used to always, you know, you come off the locomotive when you're not in the beta mode, you can't catch up to it for anything. And then you just kind of gotta wait and hope for it to, like, run out of fuel or something. Speaking of which, let's just chuck some more wood in there so we don't run out. This to me should be like wildlife refuge corner. I don't know. You should always see some wildlife for some reason in this area. It just seems like it's missing. This is some of the best looking area in the map. I always thought anyway. Just pretty neat in here. And at least they gave you like this decent course, you know, which I think most people probably follow it. How they follow it's a whole different animal. I've seen tons of people run up here in different ways, but cool that they kind of gave us like the path to get up here. That's, I always did think it was neat following along these, the ledges when possible. Come on. Hopefully we don't have any problems with the cars here. We haven't been with the Heisler's, just been ripping up this thing with no kind of problems at all. So I'm hoping the Class 70 does the same. I don't know about anybody else, but I've noticed depending on the locomotive you're using, you know, you can have different problems. One more bend, I think. There we are, up into the yard. We could have really made that different. We did not need to turn that as sharp as we did. Now that I've cut some of these trees out here, that should have come up closer this way. We turned that a lot sharper than we needed to, that's for sure. That's kind of dumb. But that's one you don't learn until later. Wait, we gotta run up here because we would have backed that train up. So this switch is gonna be out of line. See, this is where the dev speed comes in handy. One for pickup number 6. Thank you much. And there we go. Yeah, that's coming in right about perfect. coming around the turn. Much needed load of beams. Yeah, I don't know, I didn't look how many cars we got, but we did drain the coal mine. And we are full on rails, as you'll see as we go by here. 60 on. So, oh, brake. Driving. Uh-oh, we gotta run down here. Quick, flip that back. See if we can get back and forth in time. We might have made it. Just gonna start picking up a lot of speed though. Ooh, I don't know. This one does not give you a ton of space to drop them, is the problem. So if you're going too fast, you just waste them dropping them all off on the side anyway. Not that we're gonna know, because they're all gonna get turned into coal anyway immediately, being we're full on the rails. Alright, throw the brake on quick. Yeah, I guess we don't need to quite flip that, but it'd be close if we didn't. So, now I know. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure what's taking where here, or how many we got there, but whatever. We got another load of coal, because we've taken 100 per trip on the 10 cars, so at least we got one more run and some more building up. So there we go, getting back to some coal. Call that one a success. Think we'll park this to the side and probably get back to running some more coal. So we'll just flip the switch here, or we'll just straight back it up and back it into this slot probably. That's probably even easier than going forward to back it up. So I think we'll just pull that. But there you are, putting some wood back to the coal mine. Call that one a day in an episode. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.